Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here on the RDFL website. It's time once again for Nabby's Car of the Week, one of the most popular segments of the year on our website. Joining me as he does every segment is the great Nabby, Brian McNabb from Melton Toyota. Nab, how are you, mate?
Very well, buddy. Yourself?
I'm okay, going along okay. Sales here, Melton Toyota, of course, number one dealership in the area. How are you travelling?
No, very well. June was an extremely strong month.
Good.
July, just a little bit behind it, but no, still.
Sometimes can happen start of a new financial year. So.
Correct. But no, very strong. The last couple of months been very good. A lot of support from the RDFL as well.
Good. You're still number one?
Oh, of course.
Good.
No, you don't have to ask.
I don't, but I thought I'd just making sure I've got the right man. I don't need to go and get Chinaka or someone like that and make it Chinaka's car of the week.
No, not at all. Not at this stage.
Okay,
anyway.
Beautiful. Good stuff. Now, we talk Centrals every time we come on here. And you've been given a bit of a backhander by the better half, I suppose, of the club, the netballers. Renee Hulls has come to me the other day and just said, next time you talk to that so-and-so Nabby, tell him he needs to talk about netball because he's given us nothing and we're the only ones pulling our weight around the club.
Well, I won't say that. Well, they are pulling their weight,
Yeah.
so I better get in first there. No, Renee, lovely person. But let's.
And you're scared of her because she's a cop.
Oh, very much so.
Yes.
And she did put the thread up me, something chronic. But
Good.
no, it was great the other night, actually. We had a joint venture, meaning obviously the footballers and the netballers.
Yep.
And we all had a meal at Central's room. And obviously, they train on a different night, so it is a bit awkward. But I did spend quite a bit of quality time watching our netballers Sunday week when we played Rockbank. And they did greet me extremely well, tongue in cheek. No, look, netball's very important to our club.
Of course.
All the grades, well, very, very successful, and they always have been and always will be, I hope. And a lot of hard work goes into it, so it's probably just myself overlooking what the netball does because I know that it's run extremely well.
Yep,
and
certainly is.
have issues there, so and obviously concentrating on football issues. But to the netball girls, which they're all welcome to our club rooms at any day.
Beautiful.
Whether it's Tuesday, Thursday, we had a meal. All the girls came across. They support our functions, so I think I've squared up pretty well now.
I think you've done okay for yourself there. Obviously, the Melton Centrals A-grade netball's coming off a grand final appearance last year and hoping to do the same again this year in a pretty strong competition. Let's talk footy, though, because there is some pretty big news coming out of Centrals at the moment concerning your senior coach. Please tell us what's happening with our friend Brian Wheelhand.
Yeah, last Thursday, Brian spoke to his players, and they are his players. That's how he treats them, and obviously the committee as well, and he's resigned from the club. Obviously, he'll see the season out and so forth. And straight away, we want Brian Wheelhand still involved in our club. So let's understand that perfectly. Secondly, obviously, with his resignation, there's positions vacant, and all positions will be vacant, including the reserves and under 18. So we're going to open the door, and that includes netball as well. So all positions will become vacant. And just to see what's out there, Wheels, great man, 3 years. Done his utmost. Had a couple of little issues this year, nothing related to football with family. And obviously your family always comes first, and we fully accept that as well. So to Brian, on record to say he's been, well, they read out a bit of a resume on Brian, and it certainly opened a few eyes of how good he's been, whether it's interleague football, whether it's coaching, whether it's been a player, socially. Brian Wheelhand, great bloke, and he still will be involved with the Melton Centrals without any question.
Not too many more passionate blokes around footy than Brian Wheelhand. Good luck to Wheels. Good luck to Melton Centrals as well, because I think Wheels is putting the club first by letting the club know now rather than after round 18 or during the finals, because it now gives you a 2 to 3 week jump on the rest of the clubs in the league and in the area that may be looking for a coach. Got some chance to go out there. If somebody out there is looking at this and wants to coach the Centrals, whether it's seniors, reserves, 18s or netball, how do they get in touch?
No, very simple. Phone myself 0418 536 489. Ring Melton Toyota. Obviously, everything will be within confidence as well. Any phone calls, emails that we do receive. So there's no, we don't tell the world what we're doing until it's the right time to tell the world what we are going to do. But like I said, Brian has been extremely good to our club. And obviously, he could foresee what's happening in the future with his family. And then secondly, where the club sits. And no, we're we're fully gung-ho now. We need another coach, and we make no promises. We'll see what's available, and hopefully we can get what we consider the best suitable for Centrals. Not necessarily the best coach, but the best one suits the Centrals criteria.
Which is exactly what you can ask for. Let's stop talking footy and let's start talking cars, because this is Car of the Week. This isn't a Melton Central segment, as much as it seems. We're here to sell cars. We're here to sell your Car of the Week to the RDFL public that are looking to buy a car. What have you got for us?
Okay, let's cut to the chase. We've got a little Yaris, automatic. It is a 5-door car.
Yeah, good little car.
Normal everyday price is $17,990, and anyone from the RDFL that wishes to purchase a vehicle, obviously over the next week or two, so we continue it for a 2-week period.
Beautiful.
And while stocks last, of course, is that we're going to do it at $12,990 drive away.
So you're dropping $5,000 off. Just if someone comes in and says, "I've seen this on Nabby's Car of the Week, tell me more about it, give me a discount," just $5 straight off.
Straight away, and also keeping in mind there, in simple terms, $5,000 is a great saving.
Fantastic.
We are talking a 2012 model,
Yep.
around 60 Ks. There's a choice of colours. There's white, silver, a couple of other colours out there as well. So we'll certainly make the cars available to the RDFL members.
Servicing,
look, a cost of $200 per service or something like this.
Yep.
A lot of people love it for the first car because it's reliable, and they're only spending that $13,000 figure. Finance is always available as well, aftermarket with insurance and so forth. So as a total parcel, whether it's the first car or the second car or the fourth car someone's going to buy, at $13,000 basically they can drive away with finance, and they got themselves a very, very healthy car.
and one that's good on the juice too as well, which is
Very
important.
good.
A lot of people looking at how economical cars are. I try and speak English for a change, and the Yaris is right up there with fuel economy.
Oh, yeah, rated one of the best. It's a 5-star rating car in all categories, curtain airbags, all the safety features. So, it certainly is a great car for anyone to jump in and have a drive. Even if someone wants to come out, obviously ask for myself and do even a test drive to understand the car a bit closer than what they probably don't know about the car itself.
Oh, fantastic. If you want to get yourself behind the wheel of a new Yaris, 2012 model, $5,000 off just for being from the RDFL. Come and talk to Nabby, and he will look after you like you would not believe, as they always do down here at Melton Toyota. Fantastic car establishment down here. There's not just the used ones. If someone wants to go a bit upmarket, you've got all the Toyota range. The brand new Klugers, which I saw on the way in today and looks absolutely fantastic. The RAV4, which I drive and absolutely swear by. You've got your Corollas. You've got everything you need here.
Yeah, no, we're fully stocked. I think we're currently running about 300 cars, both new and used. So there's certainly not a shortage. Sales are, like I said, through the RDFL, they've been great. Good. Even to a degree. Cameron Black, one of the umpires.
Yes, Blackie. He's the treasurer of the Riddle Umpires, so be careful where you're going here.
That might explain it. He did buy a BMW off me, but sorry, Cam, but no reflection. But if you are a treasurer, I'm sure you're enjoying the car. I'm not sure who paid for it, but we did get a check.
Sorry, good. Cam. Just make sure it's not a rubber one.
No, so we deal with the umpires as well, which is football's all about.
Yeah, it is.
Umpires, whether it's footballers and netballers as well.
Of course.
Netballers are more than welcome to come in here. I say that nicely, and even if they're not from Centrals, we do still entertain netballers at all levels. So
anybody from the RDFL, come in, have a chat to Nabby and get yourself a fantastic deal on a fantastic Toyota. Thanks for that, mate. Absolute pleasure to have you once again on Nabby's Car of the Week. It is your segment, of course, so thanks for joining us.
No, I appreciate that. Just a reminder, if the guys see this, there's a function Saturday night at the club rooms, Centrals. It's an iPod night, obviously all about getting up there and having a sing and a few beers and everything else. So they're more than welcome, and we look forward to Diggers. Saturday week I'm referring to Diggers, playing Diggers, and it's our last home game for the season, but I can assure you there's something special happening that day as well, with a few other announcements to be made regarding next season as well.
Very interesting. Keep your eyes peeled for that one. Nabby's Car of the Week here on the RDFL website. Until next time, we'll see you at the footy.
Cheers.